Okay guys, we're about to hike Wheeler Peak, New Mexico. And this is the beginning, this is the trailhead. And I'm gonna have some information for you guys on the video here as to where to drive to. And we're gonna try to get you some good tips on what it takes to hike Wheeler Peak, which is the highest peak in New Mexico. So, as we start out along the trail, they're asking us to stay on this left side over here. Some pretty fancy homes over to your right. We want to respect their property. And so the first leg will be approximately 2 miles, and that's to a lake right up here. And so beautiful, beautiful territory here. Okay, and we're just now leaving out of the parking lot or the trailhead, and you can see we have a waterfall. And here's where we start up the trail. Okay, one thing I was wanting to point out is there is some construction going on, and it kind of is right in the middle of the trail, off of the trailhead. So as you go around the Taos center here, the ski center, there's several routes that you can take, and you could easily get confused. There's a road that goes off to the left there, as well as another road, but the trailhead is over to your right. And again, it's well demarcated, so you'll see a sign that says Williams Lake Trail. All right, here we go. Okay, we're at 1/2 mile from where we parked the vehicle, and yeah, here we go, moving right along on our trail. Okay, and we're steadily climbing, and we are 3/4 of a mile from our trailhead. A lot of downed timber up here, but the trail is nice and it is well demarcated. Okay, we are now 1 mile up the trail from the trailhead. There's a little sign here. Climbing on up. .25 miles into the trip. We're at 10,716 feet. All right, climbing on up. One and a half miles up the trailhead. Steadily climbing. All right, we are 1.75 miles into the hike from the trailhead. We are at almost 11,000 feet. Moving up. Seeing a little more ice, snow Okay, according to our GPS, we are 2 miles into the hike from the trailhead. We haven't made it to the lake yet. Pretty views, climbing on up. Okay, 2.13 miles into the hike from the trailhead, and we have reached the area where you turn to the left and go to Wheeler Summit. Go straight, goes to Williams Lake. We're gonna do Williams Lake on the way down. Away we go.
All right, y'all have reached.
Okay, and this is where the trail breaks off, and this is trail number 67. No horses allowed on this trail. All right, guys, this is where it gets real. Let's do this. All right, we've been hiking for an hour and 20 minutes, and you see our pace. It's not that fast. We're just casual walking. We've gone 2.3 miles, and we are on the leg headed up to the peak. We are about 11,300 feet right now. So 2.3 miles in. Good. All right, guys, we're 2.5 miles into our trip. And we have some snow, but it's quite dense. And there you go. Moving on up. This gives you an idea how steep it is. But the trails are nice. All right, we're 2.6 miles into the hike, and look at this view. Hard to believe we're going to be at a peak higher than that mountain over there. And it's raining, so remember to bring a poncho. We didn't. Anyway, beautiful. 1.8 miles into the trip. We're at probably about 11,000. Oh, 2.8 miles into the trip. We are at 11,500, I think, and going up the trail. And is it steep? Yes, it's steep. But look what a view you get. And we've still got probably about another mile or so of trail. Okay, we are 3 miles and 1/10 into our hike. There is the lake down there. We're now above the tree line. We do have some adverse weather. It's been making our trip a little slower. There's rain. It's intermittent here.
I think I saw snow.
It's cold too. I don't know what temperature it is. We don't have a thermometer, but it's cold. I'm guessing like low 40s maybe.
Wind chill 10.
It's
Cold.
Feels like it.
Cold weather.
All right. Moving on up to Wheeler Peak, guys. 3.10 miles in. 3.5 miles into our trek. And we are at an altitude of 11,800. And wow, what a view. See if I can pan across here for you. So yeah, it's been raining on us, but the rain has cleared out and I'm now feeling a little bit of sunshine. Nice. And go around. And on we go. All right, 3.6 miles into the trail, and we're walking across a big snowdrift, headed up that way. 12,670 feet. See. That's all right.
13,141 feet, named for H.D. Walter, who loved these mountains.
All right, guys. It's a 5-mile trek from the point where you park your vehicle, and it took me and my wife how many hours? 4? Four hours, 20 minutes to get up here. So we're just casual hikers. We're not in any kind of extra good shape. We had to take a few more breaks than everybody else, but that's okay. We made it. So anyway, that's your video. Look around. That's the ridge you come up.